more than I can count now. Taking meetings with the Ferris skin downtown. The money got me coming.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says
a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. He's all alone. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Trent. Siakam, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And Toronto calls time here. Their last encounter in Toronto.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Here's Joseph. And MP throws it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Boston on offense. They picked up 11 straight. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Anunoby. After the basket by Boston. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by MP. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now here's Barnes. 14 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Outside Anunoby. Oh, they need this. The kick out to Van Vliet from downtown. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Basket in 7 tries.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Brown with the stuff.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot. And Anunoby for 3. Williams grabs the board. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And MP throws it down hard.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Trent. And again, no good by Toronto.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Van Vliet, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Charlotte. Poke loose. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Van Vliet. The Celtics making their last shot. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave. Here's Van Vliet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. MP is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And here are the Raptors now. The Celtics making their last shot. Shot from 12. Here's Barnes, and the layup is good off the glass. Barnes has got 5 points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Joseph has got 6 assists now in the game. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Brown against Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Off target from outside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tatum, that bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Benton. It's stolen by MP. Outside Brown. To the inside. Here's Joseph. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Benton. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. Benton can't get it to go.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Inside. Down low. Here's Williams. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Benton. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Ooh, poked away. MP with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Joseph. And MP throws it down.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. The Raptors shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Benton.
Boston foul.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's White in for Jaylen Brown. And the Raptors making a change here. Now here's Trent. 14 points his last outing. It's here's Joseph, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Smart. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. Van Vliet outside. Trent against Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Achua's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
White against Trent. And here's Porter outside. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. And Griffin the bucket on the assist by MP. Joseph has got 8 assists here tonight. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the 2nd. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. Nabbing another steal.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Trent. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's Achua. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Gallinari in for Joseph. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Way out of
Halftime, y'all, halftime.
Lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Headed to the floor right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. So for Toronto right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
Another one for you, mate.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Flip it. So we're not doing too bad. I believe there is 2 games left of this season, and we're in playoffs, boys.
Barnes has got 7 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Joseph.
Another one for you.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's
a bit of their passing has been very predictable. Hence why I got about 8 to 9 steals already in this game.
Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to
Toronto's
Anunoby.
a good side though, so I'm surprised they're not
Off the
doing
mark there with a 3. Boston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game.
Tatum's got that. He passes.
That falls. Speed that time from
Good
Tatum.
shit.
Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, pass to Anunoby. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so
That's in.
important.
Get in, mate.
With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter for 3.
And the Raptors call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be
He don't know how to feel about his team right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Into
Come on,
the
get on him, Tatum.
2 minutes in now.
I thought he was going to hit that
Pass
jumper.
to Barnes. Now Trent
Barnes.
to win the run. And again,
take.
no good
Brown's
by
got it.
Toronto. Up top, Tatum to the paint. Here's
Again.
Joseph. Perfect pass.
41.
The lay-in.
I'm
Joseph
going to start hitting some more assists.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Toronto calls time here.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I think
Raptors
they
making a
lost.
switch here.
They don't know what to do, so they're resorting to timeouts, hoping to stop the momentum, but
in the third quarter.
just too good, man.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Now Van Vliet, covered
Steal.
by MP.
Ooh, lucky. It's going to go left. I'll get that
Just 4
steal.
to shoot. Van
No,
Vliet, the pass to
go back.
Siakam. That one
Post
falls.
out.
Siakam's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good box out,
Using
good box
focus
out.
and balance to convert
Good
jumpers.
shot, too.
Wow.
Gotta give it to
Siakam
him.
has really improved his shooting. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets
We're
targeted
going
on
to need a
defense.
pass here.
But for a player
Right
of
there.
his size, he more than holds his own.
You've got it. Come on, Williams. Hit the
Pass to
screen
Smart.
for him.
From deep, MP. And the Celtics,
Take it.
another 3.
Get in.
Had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Toronto has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Barnes, no good. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run.
Another one.
Took him no time at all
DJ
to get
Khaled,
down.
man.
Joseph has got 46.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Anunoby. Williams grabs the board.
Good attempt, good attempt. Good D,
Williams
though.
has got rebound number 12 here
Another
already
one.
in the game. And that one's good. Joseph.
We are lighting up the Toronto Raptors at the moment. We are literally 2 to 3 games away from playoffs.
Smart against Van Vliet.
And we've only lost 1 game of the whole season, so we're guaranteed.
And he's going to
Guaranteed to make playoffs.
The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked
Some
in.
more
Chewer's
aces.
checked in for
So
Toronto.
let's see what we
Boucher
can pull
comes
out.
in for Anunoby. Boston's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half.
Right there.
Here's Horford. Cash. It's in.
Easy
Picking up
assist.
the assist. Joseph has got his 9th assist of the game now.
9 assists. Let's try to get 15.
Outside Barnes. Here's Benton. He's averaging just around
Ooh,
8.5
I don't know if
points
we
a
got
game.
that.
The great positioning.
Thought Tatum would
The
have backed out
7'1"
onto Banton, but I guess not.
Elimination makes Horford a dangerous
There's
shot
that
blocker,
Tatum.
and his struggles
Easy
have been
assist.
apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. The
Just knowing
assist
plays,
numbers
knowing where your
stand out.
teammates are going to
They've
be.
really emphasized
Pretty much like
ball
playing real
over here
basketball.
today.
And we just had to see that
Yeah,
mobile one
formations.
drive one
Look
more
at
time.
that.
Great stuff.
You know,
Another dunk
BA,
for the
even with the
screen.
game well
Oh,
in
layup.
control,
Okay.
he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Yeah, they getting a bit
He's
tired.
been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Raptors shooting just around 26% for the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
We're gonna get
Definitely in a bit of a
yeah.
dry spell.
Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Here's Boucher. Oh, and he
I'll
got
take
fouled
him
on his
down.
way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team
No
foul.
debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for Toronto. Chris
First free
Boucher.
throw's good. Some
Taking
changes
2
for
shots.
Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. And Toronto also making a switch. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Barnes. Boston calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston
The
Gold.
team's in a very good form. I believe we are 72-1 for the season right now. With only a couple of games left, so I'll set the screen for Brown here. He'll probably pass it back.
And a great
There we
assist
go.
by Brown as that one goes in. Joseph
Get
has
the boys
got
involved,
53
too.
points.
He won the pass back, but that's okay.
Outside Porter. Pass to Ben. Van Vliet with it.
It's all right. We're in good form.
Now here's Boucher.
got
And here's
this.
Porter. Defended by Brown.
Easily double screen.
Here's Ben. The 3.
Nah, got him.
Gallinari pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry.
Get another 3 for
Nothing is
screen.
hitting.
Go on.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through
He's
the
going to
mouth.
stick to.
Let the game
He's going to go
come
left court. No, he's going to go right. Okay.
Pass to Ben.
Ben
Back to Van
thought he would
Vliet.
have cut
Here's
left, but I
Achua.
guess not.
Horford covering.
There's the cut.
Achua passes to Boucher.
Ah,
So it'll be
got
2
him.
free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So I'm broken.
It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the...
Back on the bench. We'll just skip all this.
He has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. But you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler.
And we are
Something to
back.
look
We
at.
are
You think
almost
RJ or no?
finished the
Well,
game
if the
already.
flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe
We're just
the
going to
foul
try
should
to get
miss
as
more
many
games.
assists
The
as we
only
can
problem
now,
with
unless
that
they
is you can see
attempt to
players starting
pass.
to embellish on their injury in
Or if they
order
would
to
prefer
make
me
sure
to
that
take
other
the shot,
people get
being
suspended. That's how petty
Celtic
our
leader
league
at the
is.
moment, leader for the team.
Out there with Griffin.
So
Then
far,
it's
stats
Embiid.
include
It's Derek White. And it's Pritchard.
countless
In at
amount of
one.
player of the
That's
months,
who's in the game for the
player of the
Celtics.
weeks.
Pass to Pritchard.
We've also won the three-point
Embiid
shootout
outside.
this year.
The 3 is
We
up.
also made the All-Star team this year, won that, and we also did rookie,
Richard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first
the
basket of
rookie
the game.
game in the All-Star weekend. We also did the dunk contest, but we did not win that, which is fine.
Back to Barnes. Another
Nice layup,
His
mate.
5th make out
Barnes
of
is
10
onto it.
tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
So we're going to try to get the ball back here.
Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, he swipes.
Try that again, eh? Oh, my God. Come on, 3 instead.
Like
Embarrassing. Had to pick it back up.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Boucher.
He should go. Yep. Good D.
And finished off
Good
by
Boucher.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making
Right
a play.
there. Easy layup. Come on, mate.
It'll be Toronto's ball.
Horrible.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice
It's been a
about
pretty
taking
interesting
shots
year
in his
when it comes to this game.
That's checked in for Gallinari. So Toronto going
People
with
are
almost
actually
an
pretty
entire
surprised
new
I'm
group
still
here.
on season
Young, he's
1.
checked
I've
in
been a
for
bit
Pascal
busy being a
Siakam.
father myself.
Gomez
Good
comes in
lad.
for Boucher.
Elliott.
Nunn's checked in for Barnes. And it's Ben in for
But I'm
Ananobi.
looking, now that we have more time to put
Hey,
in
you gotta
more,
love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
put in more screens pretty much, and more games.
And he makes a first.
Well, pretty much,
Making a switch
we're going
here.
to ace these playoffs, I believe, and win a championship.
And both free throws
Being my
good
first
for
year, I
MP.
don't know who I will be going to
A minute
next
53
year.
left in the game.
We'll leave that.
Nabbing another steal.
There you go, mate. Come on, Wyatt. And we just broke another record.
For steals.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And to stop and play, giving the home crowd a chance to cheer his incredible play.
And he's
12
earned
steals
it.
in a game,
You don't get
mate.
all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
Yeah, the key
I believe that is our
just
5th
not a lot of
record
athleticism.
broken this
The awareness
season.
is off the charts, and he's making history.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason.
Oof. That's close. We get that steal. No.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Lays it up and
Good
bangs it
layup,
in.
mate.
Perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right
Give it
to
back to
him.
Horford.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
Miss.
Pulls it from
They're
the
really
top
going to
of
let
the
me
key.
get that.
Banton
Oh,
pulls it in.
lucky.
Toronto has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard
Keeps getting
tells you
need more
everything you need to know
assists,
about this one. A
go
great
with
showing here
assists.
for the Celtics.
Nice by
Unbelievable
Banton.
shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great
Good.
effort on both ends. Now, they worked
I
for
thought
good
he would've got
shots,
that.
and they were stingy
He
defensively
does.
as well.
13
Just
assists.
really impressive.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance
way.
is rare. They have redefined
Covered
greatness.
too well.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game.
Played
No
away.
team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
They
was a
couldn't
very
have
good
asked
game.
more from him, putting
I'll
up
admit
a
that.
sick triple-double.
We could have
Pass to
done
Banton.
better with assists anyway, but we got the steals.
41 seconds left to play
Another
in the
steal.
fourth quarter of this one. Here's White.
There we go.
Teardrop falls in.
Stepping up
14
and
assists
nailing an
tonight.
important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
To the wing on the left.
Right to him
Here's
again.
Pritchard.
Pritchard.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here are the Raptors now.
Second violation.
More records.
MP outside. Let's go with a three.
And a three for the buzzer beater.
Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
It feels like he can't miss.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something
Easy dub. Let's move on to the
and
next.
the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling.
Welcome everybody that's decided to come watch me play some NBA 2K23.
And that about wraps it up.
We are almost in the playoffs.
Tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I believe we have 2 games left. We'll find that out right now. Last 2 games, guys. Let's do it. We've got a rematch against Toronto. If you don't believe me, there you are. 79-1 for the season. I believe Grizzlies and Pelicans would be our opponents to look out for. Let's get it.
Alright, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for
Second last game of the season. Boys, let's do it.
Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side.
We're going to be a little bit more cautious this game, giving them a big ass kicking last game.
Following the miss by
we'll start with a 3.
Joseph, that's good.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now, here's Trent. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. Barnes. It's good.
Get the rebound, mate. What are you doing?
One of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
We're going to set a screen for Tatum.
Tatum kicks to Joseph. Takes a 3. Good.
Another one.
Tatum picking up the assist. Joseph's got 6.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Anunoby in the corner. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. On the wing, Barnes. Over Tatum. Barnes can't get it to go. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
It's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trent outside to end the run. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Good foul.
They coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And he makes the first. And Joseph drops them both. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Ooh.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes.
And the Raptors call time here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here's Siakam.
Put him on
Looking at the
lockdown.
numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone.
Jason, another one for y'all.
Them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Van Vliet outside. There's the pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Williams. Siakam looking around. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby.
Yeah, they're just scrambling now. They don't know what to do. Brown.
Brown the pass to Williams.
Hold on, let me set a screen. Oh, fuck. Williams, which way are you going?
3.5 minutes played. The 3 from Joseph.
Nah, fuck that.
A shot that time, not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together
Buddy
in
Williams.
that last matchup with Boston.
A little bit of an error there,
You're
but
facing a team
it's all right. We can
feeding
come
off the
back.
crowd's energy. You have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack
Just
your
lock
defense
down.
in the suitcase if you're going to win
Some
on
good
the road. And
defense.
they simply did not bring it.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know.
There we go.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous.
Feel our other game's a bit better, but we'll get there.
Knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting.
No steals yet this game.
NBA Finals. This guy, the
Hey, good alley-oop. Holy shit.
At his position,
Perfection,
Scotty
man.
Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly
There we go, another one.
You can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Trent following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get them one to go with all the contact. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increase his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
He throw good, Van Vliet. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Joseph for 3. Good, and Smart
Just another one from the stream.
Smart's got 4
It's too
assists
easy.
now tonight. Raptors trail by 17. Van Vliet outside. Porter against Joseph. Back to Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. Joseph, here he goes. And the dunk by Joseph.
Fucking clip it. Holy shit.
On the offensive
Surprised
end,
I
it
got
feels
that.
like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Joseph. And now the first
fucking timeout. The wrong time, too. That's another steal.
One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Celtics leading by 19 points. Logged in the pass to Joseph.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. And there's Gallinari.
Good assist, good assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Raptors trail by 21.
Almost picked up a steal there.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Good fucking shot, man.
1:27 left to play in the first. Van Vliet against Smart. Joseph has an open look.
Can't let him down. There we go. Another one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Banton. Porter against
Thought
Joseph.
I had that for a second. Good pass.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded close. That's tipped.
Good block. Let's get a dunk for Stream. There we go.
Period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Celtics. As to Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Boucher. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Joseph. Good work there.
Had to redo that one. Holy shit.
Got 28
Had to
points
make
for
up
the
for it.
Of the two
Bad
offenses
decision
here
making.
tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
We're going to go with a double team right here.
Van Vliet up top.
Put him under some pressure.
The shot's good from Achua.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Nice. Good first quarter. It was pretty good.
Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Banton in at the point guard. A moment now to hear from our
Fucking reaching fast.
famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors was tremendous. He finished with 66 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double.
You did not hear that wrong. We had 66 points in the last game.
Player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Out to the right wing.
Yeah, I thought they would have been on me a bit more this game, but
he converts the layup.
I guess not.
Trent's got his first points of the game.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
The drive by MP and the dunk by Joseph.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And the Raptors with possession. here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now the pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3.
Good
Tatum pulls it
defense.
down.
Good shit.
Boston's gone a very strong
Right,
4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball
That's
game.
in.
And the shot goes in.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Anunoby passes to Banton. Here's Trent. He's covered by Joseph.
I think I've got Trent covered for this game. He's not really doing much.
No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He's trying his hardest to guard me. He just can't. He
36
can't keep
points
up.
for Joseph.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Yeah, and stolen from Trent.
All alone.
Sorry, mate. You might be in a bit of trouble
Well, there you
with
go.
your
One team
fucking
operating
coach.
on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Stolen by Joseph.
Again, Trent.
And
Get
pushing
your
it up.
guard
Here's
up.
Boston. Smart leading
Brown's
the
got it.
charge. Offensive rebound.
Oh, I thought he would have. There we go.
Can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy
Get back
second
into
chance
our position
opportunity.
here. Here's another steal.
Here's Banton. Guarded by Smart. Pass to Banton. Joseph against Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Can they get it? And they recover it. Siakam kicks to Anunoby.
I don't know why they went to Trent for that last shot. I don't know why they're relying on him. He's not really doing much. He hasn't done much all game.
Trent against Joseph. Fades away.
Good
Barnes can't get it
save.
to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it
Good
around.
foul and
It's
one.
completely away from them.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Free throw good. Joseph. Break father time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Entertainment.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trent outside. Here's the 3.
Still going to Trent. Like he's going to actually do something.
Better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy.
I don't know why I went there, but let's get back.
Joseph,
There we
that's
go.
good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So it's Toronto now. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Barnes outside. Over Tatum. That's good from Barnes on the assist from VanVleet. Barnes has got 6.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And Joseph
Over Trent's bitch ass. Yeah, let's
The
go.
difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
The Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Trent outside. VanVleet passes to Barnes. And here is Trent outside. No good that time.
You're gonna
Now
fucking
the
roll your
Celtics
ankle
taking the other
doing that,
way.
Trent. Be
He is
careful.
just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just
Tatum
been
with the assist. Or maybe the assist. Tatum put it up.
game is
There
very
we go.
different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different
Another dunk for
generation.
Stream, should we?
The young
Yeah,
Master
let's do it.
Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Brown against Anunoby. Back to
Double
Trent.
screen ain't gonna happen, mate. Get out of here.
And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, it's been
It's
a
become too
struggle in
predictable at this
quarter, and
point.
the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
That's not gonna happen either. That's a bit too late.
The Raptors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now
Tatum's
to
got him
send it
locked.
over to David
I don't have to worry about it.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title.
There we go, to make up for the
20 Coach of the Year.
disaster.
He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Celtics passing it around.
Oh, fuck. That was the worst decision I've actually made so far this game.
Siakam outside. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent kicks to Anunoby. To halt the run.
I was going to say, if they're going to go with Trent to end that run, they're literal fools. So he hasn't done nothing.
Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And there's the pass to Trent. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half.
You're too cold, Trent. You're not doing nothing.
Griffin's got his fourth rebound with that last
Get out of here.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been
Like Griffin with the
coming off assist.
good layup.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
In
And this will
traffic.
be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Anunoby kicks to Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. Raptors get it back. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Over White. Van Vliet finds Siakam. He can't get it to go. Now a timeout called by Boston.
So it's been very interesting this game. They're actually trying a lot harder than they did our previous game, which was our last game. We blew them out by a lot.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome all 100 points flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone flag, Australia.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Just want to say welcome all again to all my Llama homies. Excited to watch today.
That first half set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great
Try and make
job
this as
of
interesting
orchestrating
as
this
possible
offense.
for you.
I love the way he has been in
We are
complete
almost in the
command
play.
of
That was a
offense.
really bad decision. I don't know why I did that in the past.
Tatum and Williams. MP is out there.
This is pretty much our second last game before we are in the playoffs. We're in my first season.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Boston has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Joseph, that's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet.
Thought they were going to try a double screen on me then, but no, didn't work.
Kicks to Van Vliet.
They're going to do it. There's the double screen. Brown's in the way. Still didn't stop me.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
No problems knocking that one down.
That's 55. I need to get some more.
55.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Over Smart. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Back to Joseph. Inside.
Here we go. Thought he was going to go for it. Didn't actually go for it. Someone go in.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams.
There we go. Nice assist, man.
Joseph's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Stolen by
Good
Joseph.
steal. We're going to give this one off.
On the break. Joseph leading the charge.
And Brown with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Van Vliet. The pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Here's Siakam. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start.
Williams got that easy. That's 6. Let's get his takeoff meter going.
Right now, that lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Anunoby passes to Trent. And
Trent missing so close. That's foul. And 1. Nah. Give that a taunt.
First personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for your Celtics. At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good, Joseph.
I'll tell you one thing, we're not missing from the line, boys. We're not missing from the line. Here we go.
And Joseph drops them both. For Toronto, they've gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the 3rd quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Anunoby passes to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Trent. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
All right, I'll take the foul.
With that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Boston.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Trent.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Jesus Christ.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Trent.
Trent still misses by the putback. Nice putback.
Well, Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Outside, Joseph. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Joseph. This one for 3. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62
Another
points.
3, mate.
62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Passes it to Van Vliet. No one near him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Joseph's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Van Vliet outside. Trent finds Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. And here's Trent outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Yes, that goes in. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Here's Trent, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the
Don't know
line
how
for
it
2.
got there, but it's
Hey
all
guys,
right.
let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston.
So the game's going good at the moment. Hopefully everyone's enjoying. If you're here, if you're watching.
Are they taking advantage?
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart.
Brogdon, get that for me. There we go.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit
Good
crafty
pass.
on the interior, getting that one down.
Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Here's Boucher. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be
that
a
was
difference
terrible.
maker in Boston. And boy, was
Don't
he
know
a
why.
huge part of their finals run.
Oh well.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Pretty